remember I was making one year, I remember making $100,000, my first $100,000 mark, and I didn't have anything to show for it. No one knows how to invest that and put it into things that we can do to make us longevity in this career, because we don't really have the benefits of like 401k, insurance, all those things. Are the things, someone can really talk to you about at the show and really point you in the right direction there. And it is so crucial and important. I hate I even missed that topic because it is very important. I remember I was making one year, I remember making $100,000, my first $100,000 mark, and I didn't have anything to show for it. Nothing. I did no upgrades in my shop. I did nothing else. I had a fly outfit and a fly pair of shoes, but I had nothing to show for that. And then when I started learning, also, I'm going to go into a whole other thing on this. Once I started learning,
go ahead.
Your financial part is honestly your time. So once you learn how to manage your time, you're buying yourself freedom. Again, back to the freedom. And then I realized I didn't want a fancy car. I didn't want the fancy shoes. I wanted a slow morning. I wanted, afternoon where I could go to the gym at any time I wanted instead of having to get up at the break of dawn. And, it's buying that time with my family, those types of things. And once you get the grasp that time is money, it's a game changer, because you're not going to accept any kind of client at that point. You're not going to tolerate stuff, and you're going to hold yourself to a different standard, because if you're charging X amount of dollars, you're going to have to act like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and Britt, you and I'm glad you that came up, because that is one of our missions for our podcast, is to talk about financial literacy and financial management. And that was one of the questions we were going to ask you, like, what kind of financial tip would you give? Or is it too soon to start working on your financial management while you're in school? Yes or no, and why?
So yes, that's something I noticed, that y'all really focus on teaching the things in school that we didn't get taught when we were in trade school. More than just a haircut, because if you get this money and you don't know how to keep it and retain it and turn it into stuff, you're failing yourself. If you don't have a system, you're just leaving money on the table, because you're not going to book with me and no show me and think that I'm not going to get paid for that 30-minute slot that you took. Again, I have a system that takes care of that. I don't even have to worry about it. I know I'm still getting paid for that day. I know that's like a cliche way of saying it, but those are just examples that over time, again, it's back to the time. That 30-minute slot could have been booked with someone else, could have been paid for. You're taking money off of my table now. Small things, but it is important. And it's just such a good topic. It really is.